Hello, welcome to another low tech update on what God did last summer and what He hopefully through me and through some cool organizations and cool connections will do again this summer. Um, yeah, as you guys know, well, most of you know, I am a volunteer associate director of women's ministries with News Release Basketball. This means that I spend most of my year working hard, recruiting players to fill the teams of our tours that go overseas every summer. We lead about 6 tours of men's and women's teams throughout Europe. We conduct kids camps, we scrimmage pro teams, all with the goal of being purposeful and intentional about our faith and about talking about Jesus. It was an incredible summer. This past summer, we spent about 3 weeks with the team that I had. I was leading and coaching and playing, which was a really tough balance, but yeah, learning experience, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun and really impactful, not only for the children in the camps, but also for the girls on our team. We had a lot of really deep talks, a lot of really amazing relationships, and deep bonds were formed over those about 3 weeks together. You can never underestimate how close you can grow with people when you're traveling with them, and also just playing basketball and stuff. Those are your teammates, you know. So yeah, it was a really incredible summer. Thank you so much if you were prayerfully supporting us or supporting us through finances. God worked in some incredible ways, not only in those camps, but on the streets, in our host families, in our girls, in Nike stores. It was beautiful to watch just how God can use us in our day-to-day lives. And yeah, our last day in Belgium before some of the girls flew back, it was a really tough goodbye. Lots and lots of tears. It was like that ugly cry. It was good. That's how you know that you really made some beautiful connections. So yeah, thank you so much. It was an amazing summer, and I truly believe that lots of hearts were drawn close to God. So thank you so much, and please continue to pray for us for News Release as we begin. Actually, we're in the thick of it right now of our recruiting again for this 2017 summer tour, and just be in prayer for God to orchestrate everything and to bring the right players with the right heart motivations, to bring the finances needed, to bring the provision needed, to put people in the path that He is excited and ready to meet, and for open hearts. So thank you so much for all that. As some of you also know, I spent time this summer afterwards traveling. I really enjoy kind of spending time alone. I'm a bit nomadic and wander a bit, but I find it really, really refreshing to my spirit to kind of be alone and be challenging, not only myself but others in our faith, in how faith is played out in life, whether or not it is important, things like that. I think it's important to challenge your beliefs and really seek truth in all things. And I really spent a lot of time doing that this past summer. I spent a lot of time, I actually went to about 9 different countries, just really enjoyed encouraging the friends that I did visit in their ministries, in their lives, and enjoyed talking to people on trains, in restaurants, and bars, and clubs, and all sorts of things. God tends to come up in my conversations a lot. And yeah, it was a really intense and awesome time studying and being intentional about faith. I spent time in Edinburgh, Scotland, volunteering with a Christian backpacking hostel, which was a really amazing experience. Not only just seeing Scotland, but seeing how another hostel that God is working through to reach backpackers and travelers with His love and His acceptance. And then I spent about a month in Sweden. I randomly made a connection with one girl there that kind of runs a really small church in Hammarstrand, Sweden, which is kind of the middle of nowhere, but it was beautiful country and even more gorgeous people there. So it was a really beautiful time there. And while I was there, the community found out needed a basketball coach, which that's what I like doing. So I coached a lot while I was there. Coached a lot of basketball. I ended up making more connections within a middle school there, so I got to go into some English speaking classes and speak English because obviously I don't speak Swedish, and and I taught some PE classes and things like that, just to get the kids more involved. And through those relationships, met more kids and got to share my story and share about how God has impacted my life, which was really amazing because, yeah, Europe can be a little bit spiritually dry and, yeah, very far from Him, which isn't, it's pretty normal, but it's good to discuss things with people. So yeah, and also a huge blessing is that through my time in Sweden, we are now taking our first ever women's tour to Sweden, back to Hammarstrand, to or that general area, to conduct kids camps and things like that. Hammarstrand is gifted with many refugees and people from the Middle East, which was also another really cool part of the experience, which really broadened my horizons and opened up new thoughts and new perspectives to that whole situation in Europe. And yeah, it's incredible to watch God work through that in Sweden and in the rest of Europe. So I'm very excited to get back and see the kids again and do this kids camp and see how God has been working over the past, well, by the time I get back, past year. So yeah, please be in prayer for us on that. I'm very excited about it. Also, yes, after news release this summer, so the 2017 tour, hopefully I can recruit another batch of girls that just have big hearts and big personalities, just like this past summer. And yeah, after that, I will be, hopefully, God willing, spending another few months or so backpacking or volunteering. I've been talking to a few organizations in Germany, maybe Greece. Yeah, we'll see where God leads it. I'm very excited about it though, and yeah, the anticipation and expectations are building, and it's, yeah, I can feel that God is working and that He's orchestrating something beautiful. So I'm excited. I've been looking into organizations that work a lot very closely with refugees, and also actually with anti-trafficking and sex trafficking in those areas, because yeah, it's high risk when you have so many people in one little area, and poverty and things like that are very real. So yeah, please be in prayer with me for all of that. And if you feel like you would like to support, I spend most of my year working and saving as much as I can and being as frugal as I can, so that I can support myself for those 3 months of volunteering. It does get a little expensive, but God always has provided in the past, and I trust that He will provide again, either through work, or sometimes I just need to hustle a bit. I do like garage sales, things like that, or just if you feel led to donate. I do have, in the past, I had people donate and really feel led to support. So thank you to them. And yeah, if you feel that God is calling you to support me, that would be amazing. If not, that's totally fine too. Send some prayers my way. And yeah, if you would like to support, either do it through, you can contact me personally, or you can donate through our news release website. Just click the donate button and write my name in, or write to whoever. Yeah, there's other girls and guys that are looking for support as well, and you can totally be a blessing in that. Or through, I'm making a You Caring account. It's kind of like a GoFundMe, but they take less money. So yeah, check those out, and I will be doing more video updates as God continues to put things into place. So thank you so much for your time. I will stop talking now. Thank you.